Are you having trouble releasing the golf club in the swing and you don't quite understand exactly how the release works or when it's supposed to work or when you're supposed to release the club? Well, in this video today, I'm here to help you out. And I'm also going to give you a different way to think about the release that I think is going to make this release a whole lot easier. If you like this video and at the end of the video you feel like it's helped you out, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for me. So let's go. So what are the two main things that I see people do wrong in the follow through of the golf swing or the forward swing where they're trying to release the club? The one is that they really flip that club head. They throw that club head forward in an attempt to release it. And what ends up happening is they end up with their left wrist being bent in the swing, which we know is not a good thing. The other thing that I see people trying to do is that they know that left wrist should stay flat, and they hit shots and they're trying to hold that left wrist flat too long, and they end up with this look where the left arm is too much on top of the right arm. The left arm is almost going into a chicken wing look, okay? So what we want that release to look like is we want that release to look like this. My arms extended, both of them extended, and out here in front of me. Now, to achieve the proper release, here comes my different thought for you. If you want to have that club release properly, you have to have your body release in the swing. And what do I mean by that? We have to have our pivot in the forward swing moving into that left leg. I need my hips to clear out of the way. I need my chest and my shoulders to rotate forward in order that my arms can stay in front of my chest and get themselves into the proper position. So I want you to think about releasing your body. Okay. Now, so let me show you from a different angle here so you can see a little bit more of what's going on in the forward swing. Again, I want my weight moving into my left leg. I can feel my weight moving into my left foot, almost like my foot is pushing into that ground. My hips are going to start to unwind. As my hips unwind, then my chest and my shoulders are going to follow. And now I've got my weight really turning into the outside of my left heel. This rotation now is straightening my left leg. It's pulling my back foot up off the ground. So I am letting my body release to a finish, okay? Now, what I want my arms doing as my body is releasing, I want my arms to stay in front of my chest, and I want to feel my left arm rotate so that when I get about above my waist, below my shoulder, that I've got the back of my left wrist facing a little more down to the ground or back there somewhere. I do not want to come through and have the back of my left wrist facing the sky. So here it is one more time. I let my weight move into my left foot. My hips start to unwind. My chest and shoulders unwind. My weight is moving into the outside of my left heel. My back foot is being pulled up off the ground, and I let my left arm rotate. Now, I want you focusing on the body releasing because this is the area where I see everybody have their big mistake, their big flaw. They don't let their body rotate. They get back to the golf ball. The body stops and shuts down. And as soon as that happens, that club head gets released incorrectly. Or they hold on and they get the chicken wing look. And if you want to know what it feels like, just do this little exercise right here. Give yourself a little bit of a pivot in the backswing. Now, hold your shoulders and just take your arms and try and put them to a follow through. Don't let your shoulders turn. Look what happens to my arms. I can't release going forward. So again, if I want my club to release correctly, my body has to release to the finish. And if my body releases to the finish, then my arms can release correctly, which will make the golf club release correctly. Let me show you a couple of drills that you can do that will teach you the feeling of this release and teach you the motion. And the first one, we're not going to use a golf club and we're not going to use a golf ball. And then if any of y'all have ever seen any of my videos, you know that I love drills that don't include the ball. I love drills that really don't include the club. And I want you just learning the motion. I want you developing a proper motion. And here's what this drill is going to look like. I'm going to get set up in my posture And I just want my hands down here in front of me, and I want my palms facing one another. And I'm going to keep them 2-3 inches apart. Okay, I don't want my hands together here. I'm going to keep them 2 or 3 inches apart. All I'm going to do in this drill, I'm going to make a little backswing where my hands go to about waist high. And then I want my body to release forward into that left foot that I was talking about. And as I go forward, I want my arms to rotate. And when I get over here, I want the back of my left wrist, again, facing down towards the ground, maybe a little bit back there behind me. And I want my right arm to just roll over and continue to face that left arm. I want that space between my hands to stay nice and constant, okay? So that's a great drill for you to do at home, just nice and easy. Now, one more part of that drill that you really want to do is make sure that you're staying relaxed in your arms, okay? Make sure you're staying relaxed in your elbows. Everything that you're doing here, you want to feel very relaxed and very smooth and very easy. Don't try and force this, okay? Nice and easy. Your body will learn a little bit better. So once you've gotten the hang of it with just your hands and your arms, put a golf club in your hand, and without a ball, just make the motion. About halfway back, let my body release into my left foot. Okay, lost my balance on that one. Let my body release, let my arms release. Get me to the proper follow through. Back of my left wrist is flat and looking at the ground. Okay, do that with the golf club until you get a good feel for it. And again, do it at home. You don't even need to be at the golf course. Just do it at home. Once you get that motion down and you've got a club, then we can add the ball. And I want you going nice and slow, as I always do with our drills. And as we're learning something new, go slow. So here's what it's going to look like. Little half backswing. Let my body release into my left foot. Chest, hips, shoulders, all turning forward so my arms can release. Ball went dead straight. Now, I want you to hold your follow through after you've hit each shot, and I want you to check your position. If you've hit the shot and you get over here and you've got a bent left wrist and your club's facing up in the air, fix it, okay? If you get over here and you've just finished and the back of your left wrist is facing the sky, fix it. Every single golf ball that you hit, I want you to make sure you get to the proper follow through. So one more time. Little backswing, let my body release with rotation, release into my left side so my arms can release. Very good again. Well, I hope this has given you some new thoughts. Okay, I hope this has given you some new things to think about when you're out there playing. And I really hope this helps you get yourself to a better finish and a better release to the finish, okay? And remember, it all has to start with the body, because if you want that golf club to release, well, then your arms have to release. And if you want your arms to release, the body has to release. It all develops and starts with that pivot, okay? So think about what your body's doing and let the golf arms and the golf club follow along. Do the drills like I showed you. Start off with no club and no ball, then work with a golf club and no ball, and then eventually add that golf ball, and I know that you're going to have success. And when you learn to let your body release to this finish, it's going to really, really help your ball striking, which is the main thing that we're trying to do here. We're trying to learn, and that's what I want to do. I want to provide you with the information that helps you learn and it helps you improve. If you like this video and you feel like this is going to help you out, hit that subscribe button for me if you never have. I surely would appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.